Hey everybody, it's Bruce here. Welcome to my channel, Traveling with Bruce. I hope you enjoy the upcoming video. If you like it, consider giving me a thumbs up. If you really like it, become a subscriber. If you like my channel as a whole, check out my Patreon page and consider supporting me there too. Okay, let's go to the video right now. You know, when you're taking a cruise from Southampton to Barcelona via Rome, one of the neat things about it is you get to stop in places along the way like this right here. This is Cadiz, Spain. This is the oldest continually inhabited city in Western Europe. From the 1100s BC, this area was inhabited. That makes it a 3,000-year-old place, and it's a really neat place to take a walking tour. My daughter and I, we took about 4 hours and just strolled along these narrow streets, which are just fantastic. You can tell how enjoyable they are because you can see the folks on the right, but no one on the left, because everyone wants to stay in the shade if at all possible. And you walk along these streets and you come to these open little squares. And in some cases you have these stalls selling everything from soup to nuts. Sometimes you come across a large market area. And we came across an open square where we saw this building. This is known as the Cathedral of Cadiz. And it's right on the water. Cadiz itself, imagine a city on a peninsula or something like shaped like a finger. The land is like a finger jutting out into the Atlantic. And this church is right on the water. It's just behind the church. And for, I think, €3, or for maybe €5 nowadays, you can go in the church, and we took advantage of it by going up to the top of one of the bell towers. And you can see the views that we were able to experience. There are a couple of ships there, a Costa liner, and there's our ship, the Norwegian Jade, waiting for us, our floating resort hotel. And I'll tell you, it's just a beautiful sight from up here. The entire city. Good and bad news, there's no new land to develop any new buildings. It's almost impossible to tear down an old one and redevelop it because of historical standards. And so the city is really stuck in a time warp. The buildings are about 4 or 5 stories high in most cases, except for the odd building towards the waterfront. They're not allowed to dredge up the water and add land to this area. That's against the Spanish law, apparently. And so Cadiz is sort of stuck in this restrictive development scenario, which is great for walking tourists like us, but maybe not so great for the residents of Cadiz in the area, because it's very difficult to move into here. And when you do move into here, you have no vehicle unless you're driving, a little motorcycle, that type of thing. But stunning beauty, gorgeous views. These pictures were taken in August, hot and sunny, and I still look fondly back about my memories about this church and going up to that bell tower up there and being able to see virtually the entire ancient city of Cadiz and being able to travel back in time. Thanks for joining me today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. The button is just below on your right. Click it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.